Hello, I'm Bill Farah, President and CEO of Americon. We are committed to bringing the finest quality products to our customers in a fashion that is both professional and cost-effective. Every project must be a team effort between the client's representatives and our staff. Doing for the client what is in his or her best interest is always in our best interest.
From technological breakthroughs to innovative business strategies, from manufacturing to e-commerce, from telecommunications to the home computer. On World Business Review with Alexander Haig.
Welcome to World Business Review. I'm Alexander Haig. Due to recent events, a new emphasis has been placed on homeland security and domestic preparedness. Federal, state, and local government agencies, along with the military, are pushing for upgraded emergency management services quickly and efficiently. Here for this discussion is Bill Farah, President and CEO of Americon, an emergency management integration company. Bill, we're delighted to have you on the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Good. Now, our industry expert for this segment is our old friend Bruce Aitken, founder and president of the Homeland Security's Industries Association. Bruce, we're always delighted to have you with us.
Thanks, Al. It's a privilege.
Now, Bruce, what is the most pressing issue in emergency management and homeland security today?
Al, it's communications. On 9/11 at Ground Zero, first responders from different jurisdictions, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, lost their lives because they couldn't talk to each other. HSIA responded, led by its member E-Team from Los Angeles, to form the Emergency Interoperability Consortium. Now we've seen the devastation caused by Hurricanes Katrina and Rita, and clearly there's a massive coordination effort needed.
Now, Bill, how do we get past the red tape to the solution?
Well, since the late 70s, Americon has been building Starship-style command and control centers for large corporations and for military and government agencies. We're in a unique position. After 9/11, we really focused our energies towards emergency management and domestic preparedness. As a company that's multifaceted, we're able to come in and do space planning. We're also a technical furniture manufacturer, and we also are a nationally recognized audiovisual integrator. Because of this, we're able to come up with packages that are really based on the needs of specific environments.
It's a one-stop shop, mostly, huh?
That's correct. One of the things that type of environment creates is the ability for us to really cut short most of the problems that it takes to get from A to B.
Good. Now, for more on this increasingly important subject, let's go to this World Business Review field report.
Since September 11, many large corporations, along with federal, state, and local governments, and our military, have focused their energies and resources towards domestic preparedness and security. Implementation time for ramping up additional resources is normally years after funding. In a critical world, this is unacceptable. Designing packages that reflect specific environmental requirements, solutions can be deployed in months rather than years.
We look at the way we establish clustering the support agencies together, all law enforcement together, all health and medical together. So having those folks collaborate with each other and sitting in the same pocket forces them to communicate with each other and ensure that when we're making decisions that they are collaborating with each other.
Unlike large situation rooms, 24/7 environments like police, fire, and transportation need to be designed to function on a full-time basis. Special emphasis is given to equipment requirements, ergonomics, and visual aids. Space being such a valuable commodity, innovations in furniture and audiovisual can create a multi-purpose room that can easily convert from conference room to training room to emergency operations center. Today, it is critical to get these tools in place as quickly as possible. Many Americon packages can be installed in a single day. For World Business Review, I'm Jamie Mahler reporting.
Now, you again, Bill. How do the environments differ from one emergency management center to another one?
Well, Al, there's emergency management around us everywhere. It's not just at the federal level. But at the federal level, most of the emergency management centers are really situation centers. They'll only be occupied during an emergency. So agencies will come together and they will solve problems based on the situation. The needs for that environment are much different than local emergency management, which really trickles all down to the city and the municipal level, where we have dispatch centers for police and fire, where we have traffic management centers, where we have security. Also from the corporate level, we have those same needs. We have network operations centers, and we also have security.
Now, are there other advantages to this type of turnkey approach?
The most important thing is being able to, from the very beginning, come up with a budget. And if you have to go through a number of vendors to get that budget, it becomes very time-consuming. Where solutions can be given in weeks and months, they usually take years.
Well, now, Bill, when is it better not to totally overhaul a system or a center?
Well, if you're using a multifaceted company like ours, we have all the people working together at the same time. So many times the space is already allocated. So as opposed to trying to revamp a whole center or actually going to a new building, using a different furniture solution will allow us to bring in more responders, and by changing the technology, the audiovisual technology, we can bring those tools in and allow them to work efficiently.
Now, Bill, what is the Vision Master?
Well, the Vision Master is a self-contained unit. It consists of a cube wall system. It is a controller that allows all the cubes to become one display. It also includes a VCR, DVD player, and it has an integrated sound system. So it's something that we can bring into a room, immediately hook up to a network connection and power, and have everything that you would need to be able to communicate across country to other environments.
Bruce, are visual aids cost effective in emergency management?
Absolutely, Al. I think America knows that Homeland Security is not just a matter of subways in London and hotels in Jordan. It's any kind of natural disaster, as evidenced by the destruction from Hurricanes Katrina and Rita. Recently, the Department of Homeland Security, the Federal Emergency Management Association, FEMA, and tri-state officials from New Orleans, Mississippi, and Texas held a major vendor conference with businesses trying to help out in New Orleans. 2,000 companies showed up. If there had been the kind of audiovisual projection cube control system network that could have been used, for example, by the Small Business Administration in its thousands of offices around the country, so that nationally companies could have participated in this conference, it would have been so much more effective. This would have been cost effective, and it would be good for DHS.
Now, unfortunately, the clock has caught us again in this very interesting and very dynamic and important subject. So before saying farewell, I'd like to thank you for your very fine contributions today, Bill.
Well, thank you, Al.
And Bruce, you're always indispensable.
Thanks, Al. God bless our country and you and yours.
And thank you for watching. Until next time, for World Business Review, I'm Alexander Haig.